Hello, my name is Larissa and welcome to my patio practice. Please know that everything I say is merely a suggestion. This is a short practice just to illustrate a few basic moves, perhaps prepare you for the day, perhaps warm your body for different kind of activities that you have going on. I like to sit out and start out in seated position. Maybe you're sitting with your toes tucked underneath you, or crisscross applesauce, like my kids love to say. Closing your eyes just for a moment. This is what I call checking in. No judgment, just a quick observation. Oh, how am I doing today? How I'm feeling? What is my intention? Perhaps it's a thought that I'm pondering over. Just let it be. Offer yourself a few minutes of silence. Offer yourself a few minutes of physical practice. Starting with the small movements, maybe in your shoulders. Maybe big inhale brings your shoulders all the way up towards your ears, and an exhale as you rotate them out and drift them away from your ears, making your neck tall and long. Big inhale, shoulders up, maybe little circles as you rotate them all the way down. This is also known as matching your breath with your movements, making sure every breath and every movement is intentional. So if you did circles this way, contracting your chest and expanding it, maybe you'll repeat that the other way. Once again, making small movements into your shoulders. Inhale, drawing our spine long, crown of the head reaches up. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Inhale, tiny, tiny growing. Exhale, going a little bit further. Maybe the head offers a little bit of assist. This is gentle, beginning of the practice. Left hand walks away just for a little bit more intensity. Coming back to center. Inhale and exhale just to reset. Big inhale, exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Maybe a gentle assist here. And right hand walks away. Once again, coming back to center, maybe rotating the shoulders the other direction. So we would repeat that move maybe 4 to 5 times series, after which moving slowly, if the knees allow us, rolling over our knees, coming into tabletop pose. The most important part is stacking the joints on top of each other, so wrists over shoulders, crown of the head long, tabletop, belly is plugged in. Abs are working here, even though this looks very passive. Letting the belly go. Maybe offer yourself a little bit of a movement here, coming into cow pose. Maybe the gaze is even reaching out. Very gentle on the neck. Exhale, scooping the belly button all the way up towards the spine, coming into angry cat. The gaze is between our knees here. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. This is a great little series to substitute for sun salutations if things get just a little bit too hard, or maybe we just need a little bit more gentle practice. And then we're back in tabletop position, walking hands away from the shoulders, from the original stacking just a little bit. Offering yourself a good base through the fingers, pressing into the knuckles of the hands, walking the feet away. We are in plank. High plank here. For a couple of breaths, you can stay here for a little while. Just checking in with yourself. It's very good for your core muscles, or bringing your upper body down for a low push-up. Engaging those shoulders. Big inhale, maybe coming into upward facing dog. If we're in upward facing dog, only the tops of the feet touch. Everything else is up. Belly is up and in, taking care of the lumbar spine. Inhale here. Once again, just the gaze goes up, not the neck. Exhale, rolling over the toes is very helpful for those toes joints coming into downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling out your knees. The most important part is 50% of your weight between the hands and the feet. This is not a plank, yes? Inhale, up on the tip of toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Look between the thumbs. Walk towards the hands. First, sun salutation. Big inhale. Exhale, heart center. We are going to go slow and then moving just a little bit faster. Big inhale, tiny back bend. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, touch the mat. Maybe bend the knees a lot. Walk it out. High plank. Low plank. Elbows hug in. Everything is in here. Nose playing out. Elbows. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Big audible breath. And going just a little bit faster for Surya Namaskara A. Inhale up on the tip of toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Look between the thumbs, between the breath. This is a float up. Big inhale as you come up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale high. Flat back here. Exhale, bend the knees between the breath. If you're floating down, then straight to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Catch your breath. Grab some water. Moving on to Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, right leg up. Maybe point your toes, maybe flex your toes. Exhale, step it forward. Land the left heel down. Inhale, come up to warrior 1. Chest is open. Hips are shining forward. Inhale here. Exhale, pour the breath out. High to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right away, left leg up. Point and flex the toes. You bring a little bit more intention to this move. As you step the foot forward, land the right heel. Inhale, come on up. Adjust the warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, pour the breath out. High to low plank, or skip a push-up altogether. Come to downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here, and then moving just a little bit quicker. Repeating everything, playing with that we call your edge. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, pour it out. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, high or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, warrior 1 on the left. side. Exhale, pour it out. It is your breath. Inhale high, exhale low. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe, breathe. So we'll meet in standing. The way I like to come to standing is I like to come up on my tippy toes, bend the knees, look up, step up, float up, and we are in standing pose, also known as mountain pose. A quick note, in Ashtanga practice, each sun salutation is repeated at least 5 times, so that is a proper way to warm up for your series. We will start with Warrior 2. Series is on our right side, so grow tall out of your mountain and step the left leg back. Step it back a lot. Ooh. Inhale, chest comes up, arms come up. Exhale, Warrior 2, making sure there's external rotation here. Making T with your arms. Modification here, if the shoulders are suffering any kind of injuries, letting the elbows come down. Still opens up the chest muscles. Traveling a little bit further, flip the palm. Inhale, rise up. Reach forward a little bit. And exhale, reach back for Exalted Warrior. Maybe the gaze is switching to your palm. Enjoying the sun shining into my eyes. I will close my eyes. Inhale, come up. Exhale, maybe I'll reach forward a little bit more. Maybe my elbow would land on my thigh. Here I am in side angle. If you can let go of this elbow without dipping the chest forward, maybe the hand can come down all the way to the mat. If that just happened, maybe the left hand can come down to your thigh. Maybe you can reach forward and offer yourself a bind. Side angle with a bind. Important part here, once again, is the breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink in. Straighten the knee for a little bit of a break. And then we'll move just a little bit more. What is it called? Dancing Warrior. Inhale up. Exhale, Warrior 2. Switch the palm, reach forward. Exalted Warrior. And then switch it back to your side angle. Maybe your side angle is here, or maybe you offer yourself a bind. Bird of Paradise is an option here. But quite honestly, it does reset everything. Inhale as we come up. Exhale, sink in a little bit more and then straighten. We're ready for a Trikonasana series. Both knees are straight. Maybe the hip comes back, left hip is back, right hand reaches forward, reach forward a little bit more, and then simply let your hands switch high to low. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Breathe, breathe. Inhale, come up. Exhale, maybe you sink in into Warrior 2. And then straighten. Switch both toes towards this side of the mat. Maybe the hands reach the toes. This is a forward fold. This is internal rotation in the hips. Inhale, really reach forward. Reach up with the crown of the head and then reach the crown of the head forward at first for a couple of breaths. And maybe the hands meet the mat. The hand position here, maybe the hands meet the mat, maybe they meet the toes, maybe they bind in the back. So we have option 1, option 2, option 3. Relax the hands wherever they are. If rounding of the back is helpful, round of the back or come up with straight back once again. Maybe the left toes reach towards the left side of the mat. Inhale, chest opens. Exhale, sink it into Warrior 2 on the left side. Once again, it is important for the joints to stack. as the knee doesn't come past your toes. Turn the palm. We're repeating everything we did on the right, on the left. Come on back up, readjust, reset, and now come on down to your side angle. Or go for your edge. And then when you figure out where it is, maybe 5 breaths in each pose. Maybe we start to travel just a little bit faster. Inhale, reach. Exhale, switch. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Straighten and hinge the toe, the hip. Come on forward to the left. And here's your Trikonasana. Once again, you can push this pose just a little bit if you like. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink it in. And then we're back and standing. Once again, turn the toes. Catch your hips. This is just a little bit of a dip forward. For a couple of breaths. If you like your tripod stand head, this is a good preparation for it. I'll show the preparation just very quickly. First thing that is very important is that the fingertips are in line with one another, head comes down, chaturanga arms, and then one knee at a time, you try to come up. And maybe the toes join back, or maybe the legs come up. And if you like to hop your feet together, we're in a mountain pose once again, ready for our balancing poses. The most popular and the common one is a tree pose. Root the left leg in, the right foot comes to your ankle or your calf. It does not land anywhere near the knee. Maybe the foot comes all the way up into your thigh. Maybe the tree grows long and tall. Temple hands here, or maybe you grow little leaves. What is a real challenge here is a little bit of a back bend that you may offer yourself. Ooh, and the sun is shining into my eyes, so I'm going to come out of it and repeat the same thing on the left. Sometimes what is helpful is if you offer yourself a half a sun salutation or full sun salutation between standing poses, because it resets your brain from thinking, I'm standing on one foot. Drishti is very helpful here. That is the gaze. Maybe it's down, it's somewhere where there's no movement. And I will meet you in seated pose. I like to do a sun salutation in between. That is going to move me down to my mat. If we're in seated pose and like to do a little bit of a hip openers, here's our feet meet together at the front of the mat. Maybe the knees fall apart. Bandha Konasana. Maybe you inhale and the spine draw tall and exhale as you come forward. For some of us, the chest will meet on the feet. For some of us, it may not. Maybe we'll extend the feet all the way forward for a little bit of a forward fold. Once again, the hip bones are firmly on the floor. Sometimes we need little adjustments for this. The toes are up. Inhale as we come up with the hands. Exhale, tilt forward from your hips, and perhaps the hands will land on your shins or on your thighs. Maybe the knees bend a little bit, maybe the hands meet the toes. Here with a straight spine, perhaps you start to straighten your knees. Inhale, reach tall with the crown of the head, and exhale, maybe we hug in. If you don't meet your feet, it's all right. Maybe the hands meet your ankles. Or if you have enough flexibility, maybe the hands meet the wrists. And then we'll roll up nice and slowly, bringing the knees to bend. Slowly and mindfully bringing the back all the way down to the mat. We are ready for our back bends. If you scoot the heels all the way up towards the glutes, you may simply come up here for a bridge pose. Your feet are parallel to one another. Perhaps the hands come up to offer a little bit of a shelf. If that suits you and feels good, stay here. If you're ready for a different kind of a back bend, maybe the hands come by your ears as you press up into wheel. What's important here is to keep your glutes relaxed. That will give your lumbar a little bit more room. Straighten your elbows is the next step. And then lower down. Little movements into the knees. If you're pressing the knees into the chest, do it very slowly as you hug in. And prepare for your inversions. Inversions can be as simple as bringing your feet all the way up, reversing the blood flow from your legs to your body, or maybe with a little, very tiny momentum, you bring your hips all the way up. For your shoulder stand. What is important here is for head not to move at all. If plow is in your practice, it will feel really good here. And then slowly and mindfully, you'll roll it out all the way. You're ready for Shavasana, a couple of breaths. Just a quick note, knowing that in back bends, if you like to do back bends, you need to hold it for 5 to 10 breaths. And if you're in a shoulder stand, once again, 10 breaths in shoulder stand. Slowly roll over into your side, press yourself away from the mat. We just completed a mini practice. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale through the heart center as we say, Namaste.